Hi, this is Jonathan. How you guys doing? Today I'm going to show you 4 tremolo arm tricks that you can utilize in your solos. When I saw my first Stratocaster back when I was 15 or 14, I saw this thing. I have no idea what this is for. I thought it was like a kickstand, for you to place your guitar upright. Didn't know much then, I was young. And it was only much later that I found out, okay, so this is part of the instrument, but how and how is it used? I have no inkling at all. And as the years went by, I listened to a whole lot of people like Toto, Van Halen, Michael Landau, and they were using all this fabulous wang bar sound. And I was wondering, how in the world did they get this sound with the harmonics, and then you dive bombing it down? So I knew harmonics was at play, so I'll play a harmonic and I would just tune down with my tuners, trying to mimic the effect, but it's not the same. So later on, I found out, okay, so this is how they do it, and then I started spending a lot of time by myself, sitting down and trying to learn little nuances and picking up little tricks here and there and trying to incorporate that into my playing. And through the years, it became a part of my playing. It became a part of my performance, whether it's live or whether I'm recording it. So for the first wang bar trick that you can apply in the solo, y'all know about the harmonics in the guitar, right? So you have these normal ones. You probably hear a whole lot of this in the 80s music, like, you have Van Halen and stuff. Right? So what I like to do during the solo is to utilize the 3rd string, predominantly the 3rd string, because I find that it's easier to play. And my fingers are all used to hitting the harmonics on the 3rd string really relatively easy. And because it cuts out, it cuts through the mix much more. So we have the harmonics on the 3rd fret. I'm going to put down the distortion a bit. You have the harmonics on the 5th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret, and the 12th fret. So when I'm doing, like for example, a key of E minor, depending on the key that you're playing, you can actually apply all these harmonics. And of course, there's a rare one on the 2nd fret. It's a elusive one. Sometimes you need a little bit of practice to get it. Right? That's kind of like kind of hard if you're not used to it, but it'll be easy to get once you're used to it. So you can go. So you have the 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret, and the 12. All right. So that's another one bonus for you when you're hitting the harmonics on the 12th fret. You can actually have another harmonics on top of this harmonic. So, right. So when you're doing the wang bar. Or you can switch around. You can have the harmonics on the 7th fret. You know, be inventive. What I'm trying to tell you is be inventive, and you know, or fool around with all these harmonics and see what you can get. You know, sometimes you can come up with things that I never actually thought of. Right? Now, the second wham bar trick is that sometimes when I'm playing a line, I will tend to slide up to the note, like for example in the key of E. So what I do is I use a wham bar. I'll go. Instead of doing, I'll go. So this is one of the things that I do. Now the other one is when I'm bending a note, say for example the key of E again. I would bend up to that note. For example, I'm actually fretting this E F sharp to a G sharp, right? So instead of bending up, I would go. And I'll use my wang bar as a vibrato. So instead of doing, I'll do. So it's a different approach to any line that you're trying to play. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, is that think of different approaches to a sort of phrase that you used to do, but you know, swap it around and make it interesting for the listeners, right? The third wham bar trick is when say if I'm doing another bend and I'm doing like a real subtle one. So if I'm going like a, so these are little subtle things that I do. So instead of doing, this is a whole different feel to it. It's a whole different sound to it. Using the tremolo arm is a whole different thing altogether. So make sure that your tremolo bridge is floated, and you'll be able to pull off all these tricks, right? Now the fourth and the final one will be when you're doing a thrill or hammer-on, sorry. So the 80s is full of this, and you go in. So what I want to teach you guys, or rather what I want to encourage you guys, is to add a little bit of variety in it. So instead of doing an even hammer-on, try to get the notes that you want. Once you get the rhythm of it, you can actually have a whole lot of sound to it and a lot of phrases to it, you know. All you need to do is to have a little bit more patience, sit yourself down, try to figure out stuff, and try to incorporate that into your phrasing. And you'll be surprised at how much of a difference it will make to your style of playing. So one thing to note when you incorporate the tremolo arm into part of your playing, it will be best to float the bridge, meaning having it adjusted in such a way where your third string can go up a whole step, a whole note, and your second string half a note. So if you have that set up, it'll be really easy to do all this tremolo arm, because you just it just doesn't mean that you have to bend down. You pull up too, with the tremolo arm. Now the tremolo arm is more than a gimmick, and it is more than a way to do wobbling and cricket sound and special effects and stuff like that. It can be really musical if you put your heart and soul into it, So I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know what you think. I have a new camera set up, so let me know how does it look like to you. So leave it in the comment section down below. Alright? So if you're enjoying this channel, feel free to go ahead and you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and press the bell if you want to be notified of future videos that comes out. So in the meantime, you guys take care and keep playing the guitar. Ciao.